September 19th, 2025. My first trip out hunting this year for deer. It's our early reduction zone. And it's been open for a few days, but it's been so warm. It's been in the 80s every day, and I just haven't felt like doing a lot and getting out in it. And so we're going out this morning, and so I'm looking forward to this. So let's get this thing going. We got to make a drive. I am running late as usual, not organized as usual. So we're going to figure this out this morning. Like the first day. What a mess getting in here this morning. Nothing's organized. Trying out different gear, new gear, so I don't know where stuff's at. Just completely out of my zone. But we'll see. It's in the low 60s right now. Almost zero wind. It's just calm and dead. We'll give it an hour and a half, see what happens. I'm not going to put too much into this set. That's going to be a wrap on the first sit of the year. September 20th, I think, is the date. Not that it matters a whole heck of a lot, I guess, but we're going hunting this morning. It's in the low 60s, east winds, reduction zone property, so we're looking to shoot a doe. That's the plan. So, yeah. Trying to get back into hunting mode where you get up early and all that. All right. Time to get my gear on. Slightly late, my typical self. I have not prepared at all for this season, so all my gear is a mess. Trying new gear, trying new pack configurations. just don't know where stuff's at. I'm just a freaking mess getting this year started. So anyways, we are well into legal time, and I'm just now settling in the tree overlooking food plot, which isn't really a food plot because we've had no rain for well over a month. We are in a serious drought here, so we had this east wind, which is really perfect for this setup. I hunted this yesterday in a different spot, saw I think 8 different deer. So 3 after I was loading all my stuff down, so I didn't get them on camera. But anyway, here we go. Let's rock and roll. Well, that's a wrap for this morning. It's about 10. I'm in desperate need of some coffee. Saw nothing. So, try something different this afternoon. Push on a little bit deeper. Get out here a little earlier. Take our time. Find a spot to set up. See if we see something. Probably. If we do, it won't be till the last half hour. That's the plan. Let's get out of here. I just kind of mowed lane, and the deer like to walk it in the evenings and the mornings. So I think I'm gonna set up on the edge of it. Move one across this lane diagonally. I think it would be really good. Let's see. So these deer keep coming down from here. And they come in and they go all the way down this mud lane. So there's a handful of decent trees right back in here. I think I'm gonna get up. That wind's blowing. I can feel it in my face blowing from that corn back into this wood. So that's what we're gonna try and do, I think. Why not, right? Like rushed hunts, but I'm pretty sure I tried to keep everything ready at all times to grab and go. So we'll see. I'm sure I forgot something. Par for the course. So yeah, I was gonna forget something. All my freaking camera gear. Literally all I have is an action camera. I'm gonna go hunt. The hell with it. I literally forgot my entire pack. I can't even hunt. I don't have my one stick. I have nothing I can do. Outside of there's one tree stand I could get in. I've said this on other hunts. The times you're least prepared is when stuff works out. So, who knows? Well, the wind's blowing from out there this way. The tree's out here, but most of the food plot area is out this side, so I'll work on checking again when I get close to the tree. We've had such a drought. It rained this morning for the first time in probably 6 weeks. This food plot sucks, but they have been in here. It's mostly a dirt plot. Some some bigger sorghums and stuff that I planted this past spring. But there's the tree, and it's got a stand in it with a lifeline. And they like to come right out in here. And so long as the wind, which feels right, the wind's blowing that way. So it looks like the wind's right. Might as well climb up there. This could be the worst deer footage I ever shoot. This is all I got. That's pretty good. Alright, we're at the last half hour. I've seen nothing. But that can change. We know that. I have decided I hate this tree stand. And I'm going to switch this tree up for the next hunt. Completely redo it. It's a great tree. Killed a lot of deer out of it. I had a tree right in front of me that broke off last year. So now I have zero front cover. Usually I sat on the backside. The climbing is all a mess. I'm going to switch this thing totally up. So, whether I see a deer or not tonight, or kill a deer or not tonight, I've had a chance to really contemplate this spot and how I need to switch it. So that could be a win. Right back to the hunt. I'm wasting battery. Alright, so it's September 24th. Going to my reduction zone to hunt. Get some north winds. It's in the low 70s tonight, so cooler than what it's been. We did finally get much needed rain in the last couple of days. I'm going to push to a different spot where I know there's a bunch of oak trees. I've not scouted it. I'm curious if there's acorns falling. It's on a field edge. Maybe that'll be a good spot. So I figured this is just a good evening to go and kind of push back there and go hit it. So that's my plan. Nice to have something other than an east wind. We had like an east wind for over a week. We got some north winds. So I'm going to set up traditionally the bedding areas to the north. I typically work down this edge. There's a lot of oak trees like I mentioned earlier, but I haven't checked to see if the acorns are even dropping. So this is going to be one of those. Just ease my way back there, take a look at it, see what's on the ground, and go. Going over to this tree line right here. There's some oak trees down here just a little farther. But these deer do have a bed way down to the north. They typically walk down this edge in the evenings. So I'll look under these oaks, see if I can see some acorns or something, or just a spot that's got some sign. Probably set up on it, see what happens. Got a bunch of really fresh tracks along here. Okay, so I'm getting this tree right here. It's got this little maple tree in front of me, but the most sign I saw was right out there. But there's a lot of holes in this cover of this maple tree, so I can get a shot. I got wide open woods right here to my right, so if they come down through that, I got an easy shot. But it's gonna be my plan. See what happens. That wind's perfect. It's right in their face. What little one there is. So set up and get up this thing. Alright, so I got up in here. I'm only 10, maybe 12 feet off the ground is all.
but this would be perfect. I got so much cover around me with all this foliage on, and it couldn't really shoot very far anyway. In fact, the higher you get up, the less distance you're going to be able to shoot because there's just so many leaves on. So I think I'm actually really good where I'm at. Again, that wind is blowing in my face. They typically bed that direction, which I get it. They would have to walk with the wind to the back, but this time of year they have nothing to fear. I mean, you know, they don't know I'm out here. And there's the most sign I got was right here, all these tracks. So I figure why not just try this spot. I didn't really find any acorns on the ground, but you know, heck, who knows? I'm just trying to catch them cruising this edge. I mean, they might cruise this open woods, but typically they cruise this edge right here. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Let's see. Okay, so one thing I will say is this is gonna be super tough from a self-filming standpoint to try and get it good footage because there's just so much foliage. So just see what it will, you know, how it works out. But you can hear this is a reduction zone. Indiana has this long various highway systems, so you can obviously tell if there's a road pretty close by. So, but the goal is by the state is to reduce the amount of deer that are along these highways and major roadways so that deer vehicle impacts are supposedly reduced. Whether it works or not, I don't know. But if we kill a doe, we open up a second buck tag. So for just this zone, you get that second buck tag in the reduction zone. So we'll see. I don't know if I got that footage or not, but nice big doe right here, quartering away through the corn. So she went the right direction towards the truck too. That's pretty awesome. So sweet. Give her a little bit and then get down and look for blood. All right, so it's been about half an hour since I shot her and get down. The tree is right back here. She was right here in front of me, about 15-yard shot. I know right where she was. In fact, I think she was sniffing the corn where I came through the corn to get into this spot. So, but she was right here. We can see, you can see right here on the ground where her hooves dug in when she took off. Oh, there's blood right there immediately. There's blood all over right there. See it there. There's my arrow right there. Broke my knock off. That stinks. Blew right through her though. So broke my halo knock. That stinks, but great blood. Look at that blood. There's the broadhead right there. There's this blood just sprayed. Look at all the blood just sprayed on there. Right down through there, it's just nothing but blood. Just spraying in here. We aren't 5 yards from where I shot her. That's crazy. The power of a Magnus Black Hornet Stair Razor. So far, one of the easier blood trails to follow, which is awesome. See blood way up here. I'd be shocked if she's too much further. And we got more blood. Look at all that blood right there. She cut over right here. Decided to go down through the rows. More right there. Across the rows here. There's all kinds of blood. See more. Oh, I see brown. Get through these rows with all my stuff. There she is right there. Oh, what a shot. What a shot right there. Look at that. Look at that shot. I'll set my bow down right here for a second. My pack off. There's nothing like being in all this corn. Good night. And, woo, very nice. Big head, nice mature doe. Shedding off that summer coat. I mean, looks really nice. Nice and healthy, big doe. Look at that. That entry. I'll take that. That makes me awful happy. So with that, I just opened up second buck tag. I'll take it. I like it. Thankfully, she ran towards the truck. Now the truck still is a long ways that direction, back there. But I've got a cart that I can get most of the way. I only have to cross. I can see the tree line here. I'm betting these are edge rows, so I probably want to cross 20 rows of corn. So time to get to work and get her out of here. All right, so trying to get this done before I lose all my light, but see, really nice healthy doe here. Perfect shot, quarter way in and out. She went, I don't know, maybe 80, 90 yards. Great blood trail the whole way. So yeah, so this is the reduction zone, as I've said before, in Indiana. So it's basically an earn-a-buck zone. You do get all kinds of extra doe tags. This property was hit with EHD really hard last year, so this is probably the only doe that I'm going to take off this farm, unless my daughter wants to or what have you. But did open up a buck tag in case I come up with a buck that I want to shoot off of this farm, which right now I don't have anything that I want to shoot, but it opens it up. So really happy about this. Time to get her field dress and get her out of here and get everything cleaned up. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more of my hunting videos to come this year. As always, God bless, stay safe, enjoy your deer seasons, and it's a new day in the outdoors.